So if I remember right, I believe that the rule for division is low d high minus high d low divided by low squared.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me share my screen. Okay, so low d high minus high d low over low squared. So low is, we're at 21. T to the negative third times the derivative of the high. So let's see, if we do a derivative of t to the negative 1, it'd be negative 1 t to the negative 2, right?
Yep.
Plus negative 2t to the negative 3 minus, I need a lot more room than I gave it. Minus high, which is t to the negative 1 plus t to the negative 2, d low, which is negative 3, t to the negative 4, right?
Yeah.
All over low squared, which would be what, t to the 9th? No, t to the negative 6th.
Huh.
T to the negative 3rd times t to the negative 3rd would be t to the negative 6th.
Right, because you have two of them. Okay, yeah, all right.
All right. So now I've got negative 1, if I distribute to both of these, t to the negative 5th plus negative 2 t to the negative 6th minus all of negative 3 t to the negative 5th minus 3 t to the negative 6th. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
And since it's minus a minus, it'd be like plus for all of it. Like you're distributing the minus, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All divided by t to the negative 6th. Okay. And then if I start putting the t to the negative 5ths together, I get what? 2? No. Yeah, 2 t to the negative
Yeah.
5th
Mm-hmm.
plus 1 t to the negative 6th all over t to the negative 6th, right?
Yep.
All right, so now it's the part where we have to get gross, where we're actually going to have to figure this out. Okay, so I'm going to call this, let's see. So if I start actually writing this out, this would be 2 over t to the 5th, right? Because that's what a negative means.
Right. Yep.
Plus 1 over t to the 6th.
Okay.
And then we're multiplying it by, or we're dividing it by, so it means we're multiplying by
1 over.
1 over t to the negative 6th, right? Which puts it back on top.
Right.
Technically, I'm dividing by t to the negative 6, which would normally have it on the bottom, but then I'm going to multiply and flip it, so that's t to the 6th on top. So then that
Right.
becomes, if I distribute it, 2t to the 6th over t to the 5th plus t to the 6th over t to the 6th which is 2t plus 1.
Huh.
That one was
So-
more about, I think that one was more about like knowing the rules of like negative powers rather than,
Yeah, the first thing of that I did was just like flip the whole thing, so I didn't have any negatives.
Mm-mm. You can't do that on top because unless you said 1/t plus 1/t,
Oh,
because they're together, there's a plus between them. It'd be fine if it
Huh.
was all multiplied, but it's not. All right,
interesting.
24. Y equals cotangent u over tangent u minus cosecant u over sine u. I think we should just use like trig stuff first before we start doing the derivative.
Okay.
Because cotangent over tangent, that'd be like x over y times, I guess, times x over y. So maybe that wouldn't really help. Minus cosecant is 1/sine. Which would be well, let's just play with it for a second. Let's see what we get.
I think that would be
Cotangent,
cosecant squared.
cotangent is x over y, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're dividing by y over x. Same thing as multiplying by x over y. Minus, this one is 1/y divided by y over 1. Minus, so this would be 1 over what? Y times 1/y.
Mm-hmm.
X squared minus 1/y squared. Maybe this will help. So x squared minus 1 on top, and on the bottom is y squared, right? And isn't that like a, do you have your unit circle handy?
Yeah.
Isn't that something on the front page?
On the front page.
X squared minus 1? Or is it 1 minus x squared?
It's 1 minus x squared.
Well, then let's just change it. So make this multiply the whole thing by a -1 on the top and the bottom, right? So now we've got 1 minus x squared over -y squared. And 1 minus x squared is just what? Y squared, right?
Yeah.
Because of that rule. So right here, if Emily's watching this afterwards, that's where we use the rule. And then that's just -1, right? And the derivative of -1 is 0.
Huh.
So I actually didn't even do a derivative from the start. I just did all the like trig work that we would have done with
Trig.
like advanced math and then got it down to -1.
All right. Huh. Alrighty.
Does that make sense, David?
Yes. Yes, it does.
But it sounds like you're going to say something else, but
I don't think I have much to say,
okay.
except that I just did it so completely differently. Well, the first one I was wrong from the start.
Did you start